Luke and I are just out for a little day trip at Elk Island. Wanted to get out and do some hiking close to home, and we're just a little standstill for now. Let me show you why. That is a bison.
I feel like instead of a Mexican standoff, this is like a Canadian standoff.
So we're pretty far from it, but I just came around the corner. It startled me. They aren't usually very aggressive or confrontational, but we're definitely not getting any closer.
Yeah.
But that is the only way out of this trail that we are currently on. So we'll be here for a little while. I don't think this technique works very well.
I think it's working. It's just scaring for Looney.
I mean, do we head back this way and just hang out for a bit? It's almost sunset.
I'm going to try edging towards it like 5-10 meters. And we can get some good shots.
Okay, we've decided to go into the trees off of the path. Hopefully our friend here can pass us. There we go. I am going to use this tree as my guard. My mouth moving and my voice will not match up because at some point our mics stopped working and they were cutting in and out. So here's a little summary of how the rest of our evening went. We stayed in the bushes and behind the trees for probably another 10 minutes. This bison slowly walked along the path, grazing, stopping, did stare at us a little bit, and just made its way past us eventually. Surprisingly, and maybe luckily, there was no other hikers or anyone else along the trail. It was just us. In case you're wondering, Luna was not really fazed. I'm not sure if she even saw it or just thought it was a big dog, but she just hung out with us. And luckily, she's not a barker, so she was very quiet, didn't scare it, didn't aggravate this bison at all. As the bison continued to walk along the path, we decided to go a bit deeper into the trees. It's recommended that you stay at least 100 meters away from the wildlife. Luke did keep the bear spray on hand just in case, but I highly doubt this thing would charge us through the trees. These animals move so slowly when they're just grazing. So after a little bit longer of waiting, it finally passed us. If you look really closely between the trees, you can see this massive animal just walking by. Apparently, on average, they're between 9 to 12 feet long and up to 6.5 feet tall. So that's pretty big. We trudged our way out of the bushes and got back on the path. Of course, we had to snap a couple of photos because this is probably the closest we've ever been not in a vehicle to a bison. We hiked our way back to the vehicle and made it safely. We had to make sure we were extra aware of our surroundings to make sure we didn't run into any more wildlife. Lo and behold, there was another one, this time right near the parking lot where our truck was. These animals truly become a bit more active around sunset, so if you get out there at the right time, you might see one too. That is so cool. That's a bison. Okay, let's go eat fried rice because I'm hungry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. As always, be aware of your surroundings and be safe when you're in the outdoors.